Hello and good evening to you. Nothing Beast here with you for another great evening of some video gaming. And today we're going to continue playing with some Dead Island. Had a lot of fun last night, so I thought, let's just keep on doing it. It's not the most action-packed sort of game with all the fetch quests and services that we're running around and doing, but it was fun, so let's just keep on playing. Before we get though, I had a fun day today. My wife has been going back to school, and she's been doing some online courses and everything, and that kind of takes up most of the early part of the day through the early afternoon. And usually that just leaves me up to my own devices. I usually stay in my office, do some work on some video projects and things that. Just basically staying out of the way. And today, her class actually got done super early. So we were like, okay, well, it's a nice day. Why don't we go do something? So we went out and did a little shopping at a mall that we almost never get to go to. It's got some nice shops. It's a little hoity-toity in places, but there's some fun little shops that we go to, and had some nice Vietnamese for lunch. I don't even remember what we had. It was like a noodle salad, had some veggies in it and everything. And I most of the time when I think of Vietnamese food, it's pho, the soup, the broth, heavy soup and everything, which I love to death. I don't know what it is about that broth. It's just super awesome. Hey, Ranch Man! I haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see ya. And you're just getting here. Holy 3-speed blender, you're alive. Yep, I'm back. I've been doing this for a couple of weeks now, so yeah, good to have you along. Just now catching the intro of the show, so you haven't missed much. So we had some lunch, very nice and light, noodle salad and everything. Had some veggies, some peanuts in it, and these little spring rolls. Oh my God, they were so good. But what I liked about it was a light lunch, wasn't super heavy, didn't make me logy, and we continued shopping and everything. Well, I had a pretty good shopping day as well. Now, a couple weeks ago, I did this on the show. I found I went to a toy shop, and I found this Donatello, this remake of the original Ninja Turtles. Packaging and everything, and this has been sitting on my shelf, and I didn't even know that they had done this, that they had re-released the Ninja Turtles, but the store that I went to only had Donatello. Well, guess what I found? I found a shop that was selling all of the other ones. So I got Raphael, we got Leonardo, and Michelangelo. So I have the complete set now, which is freaking awesome. I'm so happy because I saw. I mean, I can get this stuff online and everything, but I find it more fun to buy in store and everything. I don't know. I'm an old fart, and I just kind of like that. So I got those, but I'm not addicted to pop vinyls. But I like what I like, and when I find a good deal, I usually will pick it up, even if it's something that's not super great. Now, one that I got a few weeks ago was this handsome little fellow. Get that camera to focus there. Now, this is Unzipped Zach. I don't know if that's the official name that they went with him, but when I was a kid, this character was called Unzipped Zach. He's one of the garbage pail kids, just these nasty, gross little shits. And this was one of the more violent ones. Most of them were just gross with like snot or vomit or things, but this dude was literally peeling his skin off. Now, I've had this one sitting on with my horror movies up there for a while, but today I found an accompaniment to go along with my garbage pail kids pop vinyls, and we got Leaky Lindsay, which was so gross and just nauseating, I had to add her to my shelf. Just this cute little girl with pigtails and just snot all over. It's day glow green. It's just awesome. And actually, the snot is part of the stand that holds her up. The only problem is she's too back heavy, so she wants to fall backwards. The snot doesn't hold her up upright as well. So I have to lean her. I have to kind of lean her up against the wall and everything. So yeah, it was a fun day. I got some fun toys, some new additions to the shelf that's getting cooler all the time. So yeah, that was what my day was like, and it was nice to just kind of get out of the house when it was one of those impromptu sort of days where it's like I didn't have any plans to get out of the house. It just kind of happened, and I was like, yes, let's get in the car and let's go someplace where we don't normally go. So, pardon me, I just had a little bit of dinner before we got into the broadcast. So let's go ahead and get to it. We are picking back up where we left off, and we are playing some Dead Island, just like we were doing yesterday. And we're going to pick up with the Family Matters quest, where we're going to go looking for one of the persons at the Diamond Bungalows. We got to see if we can find somebody and get in touch with them. So all of our weapons are oops, missed my turn there. All of our weapons have been fixed and upgraded as best as we can, and I got to remember we're in a foreign country, so we need to get in on the left or the right side of the car. I'm so bad with left, right. So we're going to take off here, wait for the gate to open. And we're going to take off and see if we can find the Diamond Bungalows. Oh, Lord.
Really dead.
So I hope you're all having a great evening, morning, whatever time it is for you guys there. Tag 'em. Oh, right. Yes, okay. Wanted to just make sure that I got everything. Last evening, the topics were all over the place, thanks to one of my newer fans, and I'd like to see that keep on going. So if you got any topics or anything, something fun, just throw it on out there, and I'll find something to talk about with it. All right, we're going to jump out of this car here, and...
Where the hell did I put that?
I don't know why where the hell did I put that? I hear that, and I'm immediately taken back to what I used to... Oh, we got some zombos over here. Oh, we have a zombo here. Oh, I love this blade. Makes such short work of these guys. Slices off some limbs. Easy there.
Monster.
Oh, did we wake him up? Ah, we disturbed him. Oh, he's got a knife. We're going to go ahead and take that. A feeble homemade cleaver. You know, I would like to see somebody make a homemade knife. Not like a shiv or anything, but, you know, a literal, actual knife. I bet that'd be kind of neat, watching somebody bend the steel, shape it, sharpen it, hone it, make the handle. I like watching people doing that, who have that ability to make that sort of stuff. You know, just take something, like literally take the raw materials and make something out of it. I so do not have that. Yeah, woke him up, cut off his leg, and stole his cleaver. Absolutely, man. This is the zombie apocalypse. All rules out the window. Let's chug some energy drinks. But you know, seeing people who can just make something, I always have so much respect for people like that. I could probably learn how to do stuff like that, but I don't have the passion for certain things. I've always been more like entertainment-wise, like you know, give me a script and I'll do some. Easy there, sweetheart. Oh, arm right off. I love that. I love when it does that little slow motion sort of thing. But yeah, I've done, you know, live theater. 22. Oh, that's not even. Ratio Christmas special. I'm not sure if I know what that is. Oh, we got a big boy. Alright, slow, easy. Let's just take these.
Send you to hell.
Another homemade cleaver. Alright, let's get this guy separate. Let's not get ganged up, because we can take these guys. But let's keep it easy here. Come on. Why is his head so big? Alright. Come on. Oh. Oh, he lost a hand, but he still got the stump. Come on. Oh, got it just. Oh, and now he's headbutting. Alright, so he will still try to attack if he doesn't have any hands. Good to know. Sit down, buddy. I just beat the shit out of your big brother. Yeah, get up from that. I like this zombie just chilling over in the corner. Oh, man. I lost so much money at the casino. Wife's gonna kick my ass. What am I gonna do, man? I can't even get a cab ride home. Nice. Lend him a hand or two. Are you awake? Uh-huh. Yeah. How about this one? Just kind of hanging out, just like, oh man, I shouldn't have eaten that last cheesesteak. Oh, you're awake too.
Anybody else?
All right. Oh, I have actually missed my turn off. I forgot. I'm actually doing something here. All right, big boy, easy there. I love the physics of the game. And right in the ass. Oh, I love this blade, but it goes weak so fast. I'm already having to switch over to a different weapon. Easy there, easy there. Oh! Ah! There's a lot of like natural amusement to this game. I mean, it's a horrible premise, but it's funny without even really trying. Hey, buddy, did you lose your contact lens or something? Dude, it's the ocean, man. It's gone. She's gonna kick him square in the ass. Oh, I love it.
Maybe there's something useful.
Barricades here. Let's see what they're barricading themselves in for.
Everything is so fucked up. And these half-dead assholes, they're fucking annoying.
Why does her voice sound so familiar?
I need more champagne. I fucking love champagne. Can you find some for me? You find me champagne, and I'll give you whatever I have.
Svetlana.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So she's one of... Sveti. Don't call yourself Sveti.
Champagne, and not the cheap shit. I need champagne.
Oh boy.
Stop screaming.
I can't find
You're
her,
making me
and I'm afraid to go out.
All right, tack, 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 tack. All right. Find Anne, Jennifer's
I'm
sister.
in.
There we go. Oh, hello.
Can you make
Is
sure
it
she's in a safe place to have a
Cacsips06? Nice to have you along. I was just seeing it said that, looks like it said you sent a message, but I didn't see it. So if you said something and the text didn't pick... Oh, you sent an emoji, that's why. It was, my text box was doing something weird. Ooh, take some water. Turn that... Oh, take that. Take the lighter. Now, we don't want to go outside just yet. I'm going to take all this water because I got somebody that I can trade it for. Oh, boy.
Sent you to find me? I can't believe that crazy bitch sent someone to find me. The whole world's going to hell, and the last person I want to be with is that goddamn wife of mine.
Spicy.
Take the money and whatever else you want. It's no use to me anymore. And tell her I'm dead. Believe me, it's for the best.
Oh, what a jerk. Oh, 69 bucks. Nice. That's not exactly a ladylike position, ma'am. I mean, I don't want to tell you your business or anything, but oh, did he just he just shoved me into a corner. Oh, okay. There I thought I was stuck. I was like, that dude just got all aggro on me. Was I checking out your girls a little too hard there, Mr. I'm too good to hang out with my wife during the apocalypse?
I need champagne. Stop spinning. You're making me dizzy.
Oh, dude. This is a depressing scene, man. Okay, now that we found the guy, I guess we got to go back and turn it back in. But while we're out, find Jennifer's sister. Let's see, get flares from the wrecks on the coast. Reach the jungle. We are not there yet. That's a ways off. Help the people around the lighthouse. A ray of hope. Talk to Darvin. All right, yeah, we'll try to find Anne. I just like looking in the distance and just seeing zombies just kind of doing their own thing. They're not after me yet. They're just kind of walking around, just la-da-da, just hanging out, enjoying the vibes, freaking out over nothing. I keep waiting to see if she's going to take a header into the ocean or something. Nope. Oh, now she is. Let's see if we can get her to fall in the water. Oh, there she goes. Oh, 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 that was beautiful. Did she drop anything? Is there like anything that I can take for no money? Nope, no money. Did she lose a hand? Holy crap. Yeah, don't dive in 2 feet of water. Oh, holy crap. That was beautiful. I am so glad I stuck around to wait to see what happens. That was just beautiful. Thank you, video game physics. Without you, that would not have happened. Oh, okay. Alright, let's take this guy on again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, took the head off. Ah, but he fell off of the side, so yeah. Ew, that is messy. I'm just thinking about that woman taking a dive, or the zombie woman anyway, taking a dive into the 2 feet of water and insta-killing herself. And, you know, and I'm just talking about the, you know, the unintentional hilariousness that this game can have. And that's exactly what happened. It's just really great timing to emphasize my point. All right, let's take, let's go in here and let's clear out the alcohol and slam down some energy drinks. Top off our health. What do we got here? Homemade throwing knife. Yeah, we'll take it. Canned food. Okay. Water. All this stuff we can take in and trade. Ah, Ranch Man with the puns. The pun game is on point. I will always try to give you credit and highlight those for the video. That's the type of I appreciate that. What do we got? What is this? What the hell is this? Are those crumpled up bottles of water or something? I can't tell what the hell those are. That's not important. Alright, so I got to get back to my oh, wait a second. I forgot what mission we were doing. We're trying to find the sister. That's right. I thought we were heading back to the car for some reason, but no. Another beefy boy. Ooh, there's a lot of zombies here. Oh.
Now you die.
The decapitations are just always so satisfying. Alright. We're going to take it one at a time. Oh, so satisfying. Or do we just run through and hope for the best? Alright, we're gonna make a mad dash. There's a lot of them, and my weapons are getting a little wore out. Gordon level cuts? I'm assuming you mean Gordon Ramsay? Where's the lamb sauce? You know, I never was a fan of the guy. I mean, I don't dislike him personally. I just hate his shows because he's such an angry dickhead. And I always look at, when I watch his shows, or the trailers and everything, I look at it and I'm just like, who the hell watches this shit? You know? It's like, if this was your real life boss, you wouldn't find him at all entertaining. And I just told everybody, I said, you just tell me the episode, when they make an episode where Gordon, oh shit, that scared the hell out of me. You show me the episode where one of these contestants finally has enough of his shit and pops him in the mouth. That's the episode of Hell's Kitchen I'll watch. Well, of course he gets paid to scream at people. Idiots will continue watching it. I actually prefer watching his show where he's like, where it's like the kids and everything, where he's actually trying to teach people stuff. Now, I get it. When you're an adult, you're supposed to, you know, have, you know, better skills and everything. That still doesn't mean you just treat people like the pile of shit that he treats them like. I mean, I don't know about you, but, you know, if that's the way he's like when the camera's around, what do you think he's like when he's not being filmed? And it could all be an act. I get that. It's all reality TV, but, you know, it just blows me away that people are like, I want to watch this guy be a dickhead boss. And he could be completely sweet when it's not an act. You know, it's like Simon Cowell being the mean guy on America's Got Talent. It's like, oh yeah, he's so mean. But, I don't know. I just... just from what little I saw of the show, I was like, this wouldn't be something that I would watch regardless of how many people tell me how great of a show it is. I just watch it and I'm just like, you know, I have to deal with a dickhead boss at work. Why do I want to deal with a dickhead boss at home? I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna borrow some money from the nightstand there.
Find anything?
Oh, I do have some water.
Thank
Yes.
God. Thank you.
But yeah. If there was, oh, do I still have water?
Thank God. Thank you.
I love that this gal is just an infinite money well. Every time you give her a bottle of water, she gives you $100.
My muscles are starting to... Oh, thank God.
And apparently, I've got water bottles for days. Nope, I'm out.
Can you find Jenny? If you see her, tell her not to worry, because Teddy is with me.
Of course, her sister is the teddy bear freak. All right. Let's see. Am I anywhere close to leveling up? Exactly. It's like, don't insert card, insert water. Probably was a better way of saying that. Actually, I'm really close to leveling up. About 800 XP.
What do we have here?
Alright, so we've done that quest. Now it's just a matter of going back and finalizing it. So, flares from the coast, reaching the jungle, knocking on heaven's door. That's just helping people. Oh, that's around the lighthouse. Okay, we should go back to the lighthouse. But I don't think I have a car nearby. Take some bandages and stuff. I still don't have my lock-picking skill yet. Oh! Okay, so they can still reach me. Alright, let's take off. But yeah, like I said, all these reality TV shows, it's all scripted, it's all fake. None of it's real. That's why every time the credits come up, there's like 500 writers. They just film all the shit, and then they have to make a story out of it. But I don't know. There was only a few reality TV shows that I ever cared for, and they were never popular. One of them actually did get a sequel. There was one. It was a game show, but it wasn't really a game show. It was more of a social experiment sort of a thing. And I don't know how real it was, but it's one of the few that I ever found entertaining. All right, let's repair some stuff. I'll get to it in just a second here. Let's repair. Let's see, our ordinary slicer and our threatening sickle, because that thing is a threatening. Let's see, can we upgrade anything? Ooh, the striking knife is definitely high up there. Oh, but I only got $260. It's so expensive fixing everything. Alright, top off some health with some energy drink. Alright, so there were two reality TV shows that I watched. Actually, no, I take that back. There were three of them that I really, really watched and enjoyed. The first one was the Joe Schmo Show. And I don't know, I've never really run into, Jesus Christ, dude, don't scare the hell out of me. Like, he was sitting in that chair. Ugh, don't do that to me. You could have gotten hit with a knife. The Joe Schmo Show was a reality TV game show where it was, the first season, it was like Big Brother. They had a bunch of people living in a house, and everybody was like competing to be the last person standing. All right, what kind of?
Poor son of a bitch! I thought he'd make it.
Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy who wanted me to find the other dude. So in the Joe Schmo Show, it was one of those last person standing sort of things, and every person was just the stereotype. There was the asshole, there was the bitch, there was the nerd. Everybody was playing a character here. But the whole angle of the show was, oh, he has a... spiteful homemade machete. The whole trick with the Joe Schmo show was everybody on the show was an actor except one guy. One guy honestly thought that he was on a game show trying to win. And the whole trick was, how long can we keep this prank going without him figuring it out? And there were a couple of points where it was like, is he going to figure it out? And he never did. And they made it all the way to where he was the final contestant with someone else, and the other person ended up winning the $1 million prize. But there was no prize. I mean, they were always going to give him, and he ended up just getting the money for being who he was. And I thought it was funny. It was genuinely funny. It was making a parody of all of the reality TV shows in the very early 2000s. It was a riot. I loved it. It just made so much fun. It was, every time you turned around, it was like, hey, now we're doing something from a reality TV show you might recognize, but this is what it is. And they were like, we'll do a talent show one episode, and then the next one we're doing physical challenges. They had this whole storyline where the sweet girl who was in the group actually had a sex tape that was made where she like had sex in a bathtub full of pork and beans. And that was when the guy who was actually not an actor, that was when he started asking questions, and they were like, okay, bail on this, get out of there. And it was an amusing show, and I don't know if they ever released it on DVD or if you can even watch it anymore. That's how unpopular it actually was. But then they made a sequel to it, the Joe Schmo Show 2, which is just fun to say. And in this one, they upped the ante by they made it into like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. They had women vying for The Bachelor, and then they had men vying for The Bachelorette. So they did both versions on one show. And in this one, we had a woman who didn't know it was a game, who wasn't in on the joke, and a guy who wasn't in on the joke, but everyone else was an actor. The woman figured it out. And they told her, if you play along, we'll still give you the money and everything, but if you play along and don't ruin the joke, we'll let you continue being on the show and playing and having fun. And she was like, absolutely, I want to be all over this. So then they showed what it was like with her coming in during the cast meetings at the beginning of the show while everyone else was supposed to be asleep. And it was a fun show. I really enjoyed it. I'd like to watch it again to see if it really holds up, but that's all they ever did. They only got 2 seasons. Nobody watched it. I never spoke to anybody who had ever seen it. Yeah, the Scared Straight ones, they're not as satisfying as I feel like they should be, because those kids, there's too many of those kids that realize that they're not in any real danger. Like the big burly prisoners screaming in their faces and everything. Sometimes they just look at them like, I know you can't do anything to me because I'm a kid, and I'm going to continue acting like a jackass who knows that you can't touch me. And yeah, some of those brats, I'm just like, yeah, some of them look like they're about to pee their pants. They're so scared, but not enough of them. And that sounds so wrong to say. Okay, let's sell some of our stuff now that Is it on YouTube? I'll have to look for that. Yeah, I'll have to check that out to see if that. I didn't see if it was released anywhere, but I'd love to rewatch it and see if it's all there. But yeah, they did 2 seasons, and it was fun. But again, this is like 20 years ago, so who knows if it even holds up. Okay, threatening sickle. Okay, that's the stuff that's in my inventory here. Striking knife. That's actually a high level weapon. I want to keep that. 123. That's a pretty decent start. 102. Okay, if it isn't 100 or better, I'm getting rid of it. Okay, is there anything I can buy? No, because I have absolutely no money.
From outer space.
Alright, is there anything that we can loot in here? So yeah, thank you for looking for that, Ranch Man. I do appreciate that. When this is done, I know what I'm doing. I'm definitely going to watch the Joe Schmo show. But the other one that I watched in the early 2000s, there was this one show. It was called oh, what was it? It was called Madhouse. And the whole point of the show was, and I liked the message of the show. I don't know if it completely worked. They took all these alternate lifestyle people. They put them all into one house, and they were the masterminds of the show. Let's see, Gold Digger. Okay, let's check Hotel Bungalow number 14. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll have to check that later. My computer's kind of pulling double duties, but 17 episodes sounds about right. It had a pretty decent run for the Joe Schmo show. But I'll have to look it up on IMDb to see what it is. But they did 2 seasons. The first one, just one guy was not in on the joke, and he never figured it out until the very last episode, when they told him. And then the second one, there were 2 people, but the woman contestant, she figured it out. And I don't remember if the second season was as fun, but it was interesting. The other show was Madhouse, and they had they had this house where all these people of alternate lifestyles lived. And what they did was they took like 20 just regular people. And when I say regular, I don't mean that as an insult. I mean just, people from just the regular sort of life. And it's hard to describe this without sounding insulting. There we go. We leveled up. Let's distribute some points while I'm talking about this one. But the whole point was, we're taking people off the street and we're throwing them into this house where there's people who live radically different lifestyles from themselves. And the whole point was, hey, you're not right just because it's your thing. There's other people out there, and you have to be willing to accept the fact that there's other people. And can you live with people that you don't necessarily agree with? And I was like, what a great message. We're not rewarding, like Survivor, we're not taking the biggest, schemingest asshole who can trick everybody and give them $1 million. No, we're going to take the person who's willing to open up their minds and learn how to live with people who aren't like them. And I was like, what a great concept. So the alts, that was the name of the people who lived in this house. There was a voodoo priestess. There was a naturalist who was naked almost all the time. There was a modern day primitive. He had his head to toe was covered in tattoos, and he would do piercings, and he would hang. He had these piercings in his back that he would hang from and literally lift himself off of the ground with. There was a vampire, someone who actually drank blood. And then there was I think she was a vegan naturalist, so she was naked most of the time, but she was all about, only eating raw, unprocessed foods and everything, which back in 2002 or whenever it was radically weird. And if they didn't, and they were the council, and if they didn't feel like you were advancing enough to accept people who weren't like you got booted. They had one woman on there who was, oh yeah, we want to do the stamina game, that way we get access to the lockpicks here. They had one gal on there who was, the atypical, Bible Belt, I'm right, you're wrong, and I don't care what you think about it because God's gonna kill you sort of mentality. She got, and it was for the first couple of episodes, I was like, oh God, is she going to be this insufferable the entire show? And episode 3, they booted her ass. They were like, we're tired of you not even attempting to learn what it's like to be in someone else's shoes. So we're just going to send you away. You aren't willing to, show off that you're, having a willingness to, live with someone who isn't a Christian, by the book, God-fearing, and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, wow, I really didn't think they were going to get rid of her. Because most of these shows, they always leave the bitch. There's always the bitch. And they leave them because it's free. Oh, shoot. Oh, I shut him in the door. They always leave him because they're free drama. But not with her. They got rid of her right away. And, you know, and she was defiant, like, to the end, if I remember right. Like, she was like, this is all sinful behavior, you're all gonna go to hell, and, you know, you all need to get Jesus. And they were like, okay, fine, that's great. You can go take your show elsewhere. But they, the one thing that I thought was funny about that show was there actually came a point where the alts, who were teaching people how to be, you know, open and welcoming of other people, even though it seems weird, there was a point where they were at each other's throats. And I'm just like, see, it ain't easy, you little hypocrites. So I thought it was interesting until the very end when it started kind of falling apart. And I'm just like, yeah, you guys are supposed to be better than this. And yeah, the point that, the point that kind of tipped everybody over was what would happen is they would have challenges, but then they also had like sessions. And depending on how you went with the challenges and the sessions, depended on how things went when they got to elimination time. And the alts would decide who was going to be eliminated. So it's like every episode they would have like a session with one of the alts, and then they would have like an elimination challenge, which was usually like a physical challenge game that had something to do with it. Like I can't even remember those, but the one challenge that kind of threw a monkey wrench into everything was when the vampire invited his coven to come over to the house, and one of the members of the coven volunteered to have blood taken from her and the others to drink it. Now, they didn't take a whole lot. They took, you know, a little test tube. So everybody got a taste of blood, but not like a giant goblet or anything, if I remember right. It was very sterile. They had a medical practitioner on scene so that it was, you know, very medical. It wasn't like, oh, let's cut her vein and drain into the blood or anything. It was literally like donating blood. We're gonna fill up like you're given a blood sample, and then they would drink from that. Now, one of the contestants actually took part in it and experienced it, but during this session, the other alts were just very upset with how it went down. They didn't like how it went down. They didn't think that it fit in with everything. And then I was like, oh, so are the better than thou, you know, alternative lifestyle people gonna, you know, forget what the point of the show is here now that the vampire's doing his thing? We all sat down quietly when the voodoo priestess was sacrificing a goat or whatever she did. I don't even remember what she did because it wasn't that memorable. But then we get to when the vampire was doing that, and it all went to shit. Everybody was fighting, and they shut it all down, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. But, you know, up until that point, I thought it was a good show because of the lesson that it was. It wasn't a game show, who's going to win the money. It was literally, we're going to reward whoever's the most open-minded. And I'm like, that's actually a great idea. Oh, I'm gonna take a minute to actually read that. It reminds me of another show where kids live in a house where their parents and only 3 adults, not counting cameramen, and then they wreck the house on day 1 and 2. But then it all kind of sets in on these kids, and they have to take charge, and they all cook and whatnot. And there was this one kid who refused to help clean and cook, so the kids just flat out didn't feed him. Wow, I don't think I heard about that one. That sounds like there's some beasties out on the outside of that door. Yeah, I don't know if I heard about that one, but I was never a big fan of the reality TV shows. I always thought that they were very easy to see the strings being pulled. And, you know, I always thought that if the show is that sloppy, I don't want to give them any of my time. It's like if they don't want to put out a decent show, I'm not going to give them my time. I'm going to watch something else that's more entertaining. Now the other show that I watched, and I watched season after season after season, it was Face Off on the Sci-Fi Channel. I loved Face Off. If you're not familiar with it, Face Off was a horror, or not horror, but special effects makeup and body paint contest. And the whole point of that... Oh, wait a second. We're done with this quest, so let's pick another one here. 2 hearts, light my fire, Nighthawk, help the people around the lighthouse. I do got to get back to the lighthouse and chat with the people there. Ray of Hope, on the air, go to the lighthouse and bring back a signal amplifier. Talk to Dominic. All right, well, I guess we got to go back to the lighthouse. All right, so where was I? Oh, I was talking about Face Off. The thing I loved about Face Off was I've always been a science fiction, horror, fantasy movie fan. And I love practical special effects. And that's what this show was. It was all practical special effects. And... Oh, I drove here. I'm going to go back and get to my car. If I can. So I adore anytime a movie will do practical special effects, especially if they're done well. Something growled. Something was grumbly. Oh, I think I saw a quest marker. Yes, there is a quest marker. Let's...
Come here for a second. Okay, listen, there's this tall hombre that owes me some money. Mucho dinero. But he came down with whatever this infection is, and paying me what he owes me ain't exactly his first priority. I'm thinking his money's inside it.
I'll see what I can do.
Good, good. Listen, he's hard to miss.
Very tall. Hit and run. All right. Acquire the keys from Omar's undead... Whatever. Hit and run. Okay. Undead deadbeat. That's funny. Okay, so Face Off. The whole point of the show was we get these amateur special effects and makeup creators, and we put them on a show, and every week they have a different theme for a contest. And they had like immunity challenges and things like that. But most of it was you have... You know, like I think they had like 2 or 3 days to do a makeup. And they had to make applications. Oh. I really thought that jump was going to work better than it did, that jump kick. They had 2 or 3 days, depending on the challenge, to do a full makeup application. And it had to fit the theme. And sometimes the themes were, simple. Sometimes they were... really complex, but some of the makeups that came out of this thing were just beautiful, just great, whether it was horror or science fiction or fantasy. They really covered a lot of different topics, and the judges were people who had worked in the makeup industry for years and years. And I loved this show. Every week they had competition. But the reason why I loved it is because the show was about the competition. It wasn't about, can these people live in a house together? None of that shit. It was literally, hey people, here's your challenge. Here's day 1. Okay, time's up. Everybody go home. And then we skip to the next day when everyone shows up to start working on day 2. And then on day 3, they had to, the actors would come in and they'd have to apply the makeup to all the actors and the actresses, and then they got judged on their performance. So they literally had to make it from scratch and put it on the people and apply it and all that stuff. No bullshit drama, no, oh, we're living in the house and we can't get along with each other. None of that shit. It meant nothing. The whole show was literally, can you do makeup and can you do what we ask you to do? That's it. And that thing went on for like 10 seasons, I think. I was there. I watched it as much as I could. I loved it. But the second season, I think it was the second season, maybe the second or the third one, I can't remember which one, but very early on, they started pulling some shenanigans, and they backpedaled off of them really fast once they found out how bad it was blowing up in their faces. And what I mean by shenanigans is they started doing things that made me wonder, is this show just bullshitting me? And as soon as when they started doing those things that was like, okay, we're bullshitting people now too much, once it starts getting fishy, then they were like, okay, get away from that and let's stop doing that. Like, there was one season where it seemed like every other episode there was somebody who was in the makeup chair getting these latex applications put on, and they would, oh look, I got 666 cash. Sorry, I just happened to notice that my money is literally 666. Anyway, so they would have someone sitting in the makeup chair, and they would have all this spirit gum and latex applications and spray paint and all this stuff. And about halfway through the application, the model who was sitting in a chair would start having a reaction to the makeup, like an allergic reaction to the spirit gum or something. And it happened once, and I let it slide. It happened a second time, and I was like, that's a little fishy. And then it happened like a third time, and I was like, if it happened, and I was like, if this happens one more time, I'm just going to quit watching the fucking show, because this is bullshit. First of all, if you think that the lawyers of this show have not had every single person who's going to be on camera screened to make sure that they are not allergic to any of this makeup, you are kidding yourself. Second of all, it's so fake. It's fake drama. Stop giving us fake drama. This person should be allowed to make their makeup without anything getting in the way. And I was like, there's no way the lawyers and the stacks of paper that people have to sign to get into these things would ever allow someone who hasn't had a full medical breakdown to find out if they're allergic to having spirit gum smeared on their face. It would never happen. And about the time that I started calling bullshit on it, that's when they stopped doing it, and they were like, let's just let the makeup stand for itself. And I'm like, thank you. That's all I ask. Okay, let's see if we can upgrade some stuff. We got a striking hammer. The striking knife, rather. That's 164 standard. Let's go ahead and level it up. Ooh, oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I made it. Oh, now I'm not. Oh, I made it too high of a level. Now I can't use it. Oh. Well, dang it. Now I got a weapon that's over 200 and I can't use it for 4 more levels. Well, that was smart. I wasn't even paying attention to the level. Well, okay. So we need to get to the lighthouse. But we have a fast travel thing here. Oh, it's upstairs. Let's get some beverages. So yeah, that was about the only reality TV show that I really, really got into and enjoyed. Most of it, I just, The Osbournes. I watched the first season, hated the second season, and was basically done by the third season. Go to the lighthouse. And I'm not going to be one of those persons to be like, well, the Osbournes, they were just living their natural life. It was so fake, but Ozzy was amusing for a while. The problem I had was in the second season, everybody was just fighting all the time, and I was like, it's so fake. This is so ridiculously bullshit. Like, I don't believe this for 1 second. And then in the third season, they kind of reeled it back and everything. But by that point, I think Ozzy had his accident, and they really stopped.
We followed James to this lighthouse so we could send out an SOS.
Something wrong with the power. Blah blah blah. All right, find Marcus and fix the transformers powering the lighthouse.
All right.
All right, is that what we have selected? I believe so. Ray of Hope. Okay, how far away is it? Okay, it's a ways. But we should have a vehicle here, and we'll go ahead and do that. So yeah, I watched the Osbournes for a while. For some reason, I don't know why, I got into, like, you know, the really stupid ones, like Rock of Love with Bret Hart. Oh, Jesus, that one was a fucking... I don't know what was going wrong with me. I think there was a point in my head when I got kicked by a mule or something. Because that show was just trash. Ugh. I wasn't even that big of a Bret Michaels fan. I don't know why. I was like, am I really going to spend week after week watching this guy get free pussy? Because that's all it was. That's all that show was. Let's get Bret Michaels all the free pussy that he can get. And then at the end of it, maybe he'll marry one of them. Or not. Which he didn't, I don't think. Oh, absolutely, Ranch Man. Well, thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you around a little bit more often. So have yourself a good night, and we will catch you next time, whenever that is. I missed my turnoff while I was saying goodbye to you. But that's okay. We can whip a U-turn here on these narrow-ass streets. Yeah, so I'm not going to be one of those ones who's like, well, I never watched a stupid show. No, I watched plenty of stupid shows, waiting for it to get good, and then after a while I was just like, why am I watching this? Alright, someone chasing me. I heard someone huffing. Yep, I thought I heard someone. Come on. Oh, now we got two of them. Alright, you sit down. Alright. There we go. Get up without a head. I love the ragdoll physics when they crumple. Okay, where were we heading? We gotta go check on the generators. Oh. Let's see. Was there any other reality TV shows that I watched? Oh. Oh, come on. He didn't grab me. Oh, that got your attention, huh?
Get them away from me!
Oh. Where'd you come from?
That's it. We're gonna work. Name's Marcus. I was fixing this pig.
Yeah. Alright, get the transformer back online. 137. I think I can hoof it. Yeah, so I'll fully admit, I watched some stupid shit that, you know, tried being like reality TV and everything, but yeah, a lot of it I couldn't take.
Let's open this up.
Ooh, slaughtering crowbar. The one that I actually really enjoyed for a short time was, I didn't watch it when it first started, but I did for a time get into America's Got Talent. There were, I did enjoy it, but I enjoyed it for like the freak show acts when during the tryouts and everything. That's what I preferred watching. You know, when they'd come in and they'd be like, there'd be some guy juggling fire or chainsaws or something, and I'm like, this guy is not going to win, but I appreciate being able to watch him and enjoy it while he's on stage. And, you know, I like that. We're just going to run past all these guys and get to where we need to go. Oh. Make sure that nobody's coming while I smash in this door. Oh, one of these times I'm going to get on the first try. Wow, he really hurt me. And went, oh! Ah, boy. I gotta get my stamina back up a bit. Come on. Come on down the stairs. Oh. I guess we're gonna use a health pack. Damn it. I don't like using those things because I need them for, like, boss battles. Okay. Alright, you gonna leave me alone while I smash this door one last time? So America's Got Talent. I didn't watch it when it first started because there was just not a lot of... There was nothing that I really cared about. Because it was like, you know, there was already singing competitions and dancing competitions, and I didn't care for any of it. It wasn't my form of entertainment. Other people liked it. That's fine. It wasn't for me, though. So then there was... did I get all of them? All the lights green? I think all the lights are green. But my biggest problem with America's Got Talent was... Oh. Oh, boy. There we go. Running decapitation. The biggest problem I had with America's Got Talent was, after a while, when you watch it, you start recognizing people, and it's like, are they really bringing in ringers? Like, there would be times where it'd be like, okay, now we're going to focus on the comedians. And then there'd be a comedian, and I'm like, I've seen this person, like, on stage. Not in person, but, like, on Comedy Central. And I'm like, this person's been doing comedy for a long time. They never made it their full break. But it's like, I've seen them on TV. And then they're on a talent show, and I'm like, where did these people come from? Because these people have been around long enough to have an agent. And I was like, are they really bringing in ringers? And then I started noticing, you know, familiar faces in other aspects. Jesus. I started noticing, you know, like low-level magicians, and I'm like, I've seen these people before. And then I started seeing, like, YouTube people, and I was like, okay, I've seen these people before, but, you know, they're on YouTube. That's a little better than being on Comedy Central's Premium Blend. I gotta switch to another weapon. Let's move to our threatening sickle. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but it's like, are these people, you know, like, did an agent get these people together? Why are these people on this talent show? Did they stand in line with 100 other people that day, and did they just happen to get a lucky break and get one of the numbers to get on stage to get their pass to go through? And, you know, if it is, whatever. Some of that's okay, but every once in a while I'd see someone and I'm just like, no, this person has been on TV shows before. And it just bugged me when I saw stuff like that, because I felt it was cheating the people who legitimately had never had a shot, and this was the only shot that they had. So in that aspect, I was a little disappointed to see people who had been given a shot to be on TV and get exposure. Now they're doing it again, but there's only so many slots available, and these people were given these slots as opposed to someone who just, you know, they've been juggling in car lots their entire lives, and now they're bringing their juggling act to the stage for the first time ever. It just, I felt like that was
Everything works.
a little shady. But then,
gone fucking mad.
But I was able to kind of look past that. That was a minor gripe. What actually got me to the point where I was kind of done watching the show, I got so sick of everybody always having the biggest goddamn sob story. I'm like, are we watching America's Got Talent, or is it America has a dad who has pancreatic cancer? You know, and I don't mean that to be an asshole sort of a thing, but it's like you're here to sing or to dance or to do your ventriloquist act. You know, what your dad suffered through isn't part of it. You know, but once it started becoming, oh, well, this person is, we're going to give her a pass because we've been emotionally manipulated, that should never come into play. And when it started becoming more about the sob stories and the triumphs and the tribulations, I was like, I'm out. This is a talent show. This isn't who has the roughest life show. You know? I'm sorry that I didn't have a dad who died in Vietnam when my mom had to raise 6 kids on a pensioner's salary or whatever the story is. But the fact is, I'm supposed to be judged on my talent. So that was just one of those things that the show started abusing a lot, and I didn't like it. Where the hell am I going? Am I going back to the Ray of Hope? Okay, get back to Darwin on the air. Go to the lighthouse. Okay, I need to turn some stuff into the lighthouse anyway, so we'll do just that. So that was. But the other thing that I hated about America's Got Talent was they started focusing way too much on like filler crap. Like we would have like they would focus on people who didn't get passed through, and then we would get a montage of the acts that I wanted to see. Like there was one episode where they kept teasing and they kept doing promos about this guy in like a sleeping bag. The guy, every time they cut to him, he was like in a sleeping bag standing in front of them, and they kept doing like the guy in the backstage, and he's getting ready, and he's doing his makeup, and he's getting ready for his big debut on the stage, and they spent the entire damn episode building and building and building this act. And then he gets on the stage, and almost immediately gets X'd off the stage. And I'm just like, boy, I'm glad we wasted all that fucking time to see somebody get axed. You know? Meanwhile, there was a montage with like flamethrower jugglers and people shooting arrows at dogs, and they missed them, and the dogs jumped over, and they had all these really neat tricks. And they're like, we're only going to show you 5 seconds of this act because we've got 500 acts that we have to do, but we're going to spend all the time in the world on this stupid idiot dressed up in a walrus costume who's just going to come out and for like 5 seconds, and we're going to axe him off the stage. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Don't focus on the people who actually have the talent. Jerk me around while I'm watching your show. And I never appreciated that.
Hurry, see what you can find.
I'm sure watching that stupidity was a ratings bonanza for everybody else. And that's fine. Whatever. That's what they do. They got to go. Snapple has to get their paycheck. Oh, I got so sick of seeing their perfectly turned cups of Snapple on the judge's desk. And the Snapple halftime show, where we show off the people who show off all the people who the judges and all the wacky hijinks that they get up to when they're supposed to be getting their makeup done and everything. I know. I sound like a grumpy old dude, but
Come on, I'll open the storage shed for you.
Oh, we gotta take that there. But yeah, it's just, I don't like the emotional manipulation and stuff like that they do in these shows, nor do I like wasting my time. I have, a certain amount of time during the day when I'm not working or working on projects or having to do stuff around the house. And when I sit down to watch a TV show, I want to be entertained, but, don't jerk me around. Okay, I found the... on the air, get the signal amplifier, and now I need to talk to Dominique. Okay, so let's click on that one. Is that... I guess that's over in the... I guess we'll fast travel over to the lifeguard tower. Oh, and let's fix our weapons. Ordinary slicer and the threatening sickle. Slaughtering crowbar. Damaging wrench. So anyway, I hope you don't mind me just rattling on and on and on about that. That's you know, this is the type of game that you can talk over because you know it's the story isn't that in depth. And if any of those shows that I mentioned are, you know, things that you personally like, hey, that's great. I'm not telling you that you're wrong for watching it. It's just, it's not my thing.
Finally get this fucker to work.
Ooh, got some cash from the guy. And that's the bottom line really when it comes to entertainment is you don't have to like everything that everybody else likes, but you don't have to be a dick about it. If someone else wants to watch something and they enjoy it, like, I can't stand the Kardashians. Can't stand them. Never did. They're the phoniest, fakest bunch of fucking rich cunts that I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Don't know what we would have done.
You want to watch them make asses of themselves, literally and figuratively, that's your choice, man.
I got the radio going, but
Got the radio going. I love his accent. Not that I hear enough, you know, Aussie / Kiwi voices here down under. Search the pool sides for cans.
Definitely.
Okay then, don't bother with the hotel.
The hotel.
Bring everything you can find.
3 cans of food to Cinnamon. Oh, I only have 2. Well, I'll go ahead and give those to him. You know, actually, it's funny that the conversation kind of went towards, you know, what you like. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But if you don't like something, you should be allowed to say so. Just don't. You know, it's when you call somebody, you know, stupid for not sharing your opinion. That's when it crosses the line. And that's when it's just, you know, if you have a reason for why you don't like something, great. You don't need a reason why you don't like something. Sometimes you just don't like something and you're not certain why. But usually I try to have a reason for why I don't like something. But, you know, because I always have a reason for why I do like something. You know, a great example of that personally for me is the live action... what was that? Cowboy Bebop on Netflix. My God, did everybody pitch a fucking fit over that show? I liked it. I'm sad that it's not gonna get a second season. I really wanted to see more. I loved it. You know, I will admit that I'm not the biggest anime fan, but I did like the anime, and I did watch the Cowboy Bebop, the entire series. I watched it years ago when it was fairly new, and I watched it again right before the new show came up, just to remind myself of how much I liked it, because it had been a while since I'd seen it. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the new season. I wasn't wild about everything they did, but I saw people raging over that thing like it was the worst show that ever existed, and I'm just like, it's not even close. If you think that show was the worst thing that ever existed, you need to watch a lot more stuff. But whenever somebody says, "Oh, it was the worst blank ever," immediately I just disregard their opinion because it's wrong. There is so much out there. And for you to be so certain that a show that just launched can be the worst thing that ever existed, no. You literally have no idea how much crap is out there. I actually, that's you know, and I'm going to do a little bit of self-promotion here, but that's what I do right now on one of my YouTube channels, is reviewing really bad movies. And they're not all bad. Some of them have a certain charm to them, and I appreciate that. But some of them are just, how the hell am I supposed to get through this? This is just a bad movie. But you know, some people find entertainment in you know, different things, and that's fine.
That's all there was?
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell, that won't do.
All right, level up. How many skill points we got? All right, let's do some lock picking. Now we can pick level 1 locks, which is great because I've seen so many level 1 canisters. No, I haven't seen any. They've all been 2s and 3s. Oh, reliable baseball bat, but my inventory is full. That's okay. I wouldn't use it anyway because I'm a blade. I get blade bonuses. Oh, I wasn't done talking with him.
There are 2 petrol stations in the area, right? There might be some.
Okay.
Gotta run and bring back some.
It all back.
Bring back some packs. 2 packs of juice. But yeah, some of the movies that I'm reviewing are surprisingly good. Like they're not. I'm not going to say that they're, you know, must see or anything, but you know, if a movie has some entertainment value, I like to point that out. Will I ever say that it's the worst movie that ever existed? No, because I haven't seen the worst movie that ever existed. I have a movie that I call the worst movie I've ever seen, but even then I'm not ready to make the assessment that it's the worst movie that ever existed, even though it is bad. It's a terrible movie. And I tell people why I think it's bad. I think it basically fails on every single front. It looks bad, it sounds bad, it's acted bad, the lighting is bad, the camera work is bad. It feels like it was a movie that was done by a freshman video or movie producer or something in a classroom, and it was their very first project. Maybe wouldn't be bad if looking at it in that lens. And if that's all it was, I wouldn't criticize it like I do. But the fact is, a buddy of mine bought it on DVD at a Walmart in Kansas. That means somebody distributed this thing. Someone decided that this DVD needed to be produced. I'm glad the big boy came out here so I can fender bend him. But, you know, the fact is, someone decided that this movie needed to be sold, and we need to make money off of this thing, which is ridiculous considering how bad it is. So that's why that's my criteria for why I consider it one of the worst movies I've ever seen. If it had just been, you know, like I said, a student-produced project, and it was never supposed to be seen outside of the classroom and his peers, fine, no problem. I would never judge it by any more than that. And there's nothing, you know, that's... oh, lockpick level 1, there we go. Dangerous wench. Dangerous wrench, I mean. Alright, we need to take the juice pack. But the movie, 5 Across the Eyes. It is literally the worst movie I have ever seen. But again, like I said, I'm not ready to say that it's the worst movie that ever existed, because I don't know that for a fact. There could be way worse ones out there. I pity anybody who has to sit through them. But it's very possible. Okay. This is the one where I have to go to another gas station. Take a little bit of money. What do we got over here? Oh, gas cans. So yeah, the worst movie I've ever seen, Five Across the Eyes. Now, it's been a long time since I've seen it, and the morbid side of me would like to give it another try. I'd like to watch it again, now that it's kind of become this...
Send you to a better place.
It's become this, like, unicorn in my head. Like, I want to buy a copy of it, and I want to watch it again just to see if it's as terrible as I remember, because it's been a while since I've seen it. Maybe 10 years, or close to 10 years. It's hard to say because it's been a while, and all the time that it's been in my head, I just... Oh, this is not the right way. Well, let's be careful not to dump in the pool. There is a turnoff that... Ah, here we go. I think this is where we're supposed to be heading. It says bring 2 packs of juice, but I only have one. Oh, that's weird. That must be a glitch. Anyway, that's okay. This is the way we're supposed to go. Some of this stuff does fire some memories, anyway. But yeah, Five Across the Eyes. A group of girls borrow their mom's minivan, and they go out for a drive. And at some point during the evening, they have a very minor fender bender with someone in a minivan. The person in the minivan goes nuts, chases them for the rest of the movie, and just assaults them in every way, shape, or form that she can. It's some of the stuff that these girls go through is pretty horrific, but it's not like Supernatural or anything like that. It's just a crazy person assaulting these women.
Found some wheels, but damn, something's wrong with the engine, because I didn't get very fucking far. Could you see if there's another way in?
Yes.
I suppose.
Okay.
So this woman basically accosts them the entire time, and she just will not leave them alone, and it just keeps going on and on and on, and it's just one of those movies that you're like, I wish this would end. Just end this stuff. This is just painful. Because like I said, it looks bad, it sounds bad, it's acted bad. There's nothing about this that doesn't reek of just amateur production who has no idea what they're doing. The whole thing looks like it was filmed on a handheld camera, and it might very well have been. Come on, get up there. How the hell do I get in here? I can hear the zombies in there, so there's got to be some way in. So the movie reaches its climactic ending, which is hilarious just to even call it that. And basically what happens is these girls realize that they outnumber this woman 5-1. And they just kick the shit out of her. And then they take a knife and then they take turns stabbing her to death. Like, even after she's dead, they just keep passing the knife to each person, and they just each take a turn stabbing her to get back at her for all the crap that they put her through. And that's the movie. That's it. That's the whole thing. This thing exists on a disc. Someone produced it. Someone decided to print it and distribute it worldwide. So that to me is the criteria. Worst movie I have ever seen. If you want to see it, go for it. If you find something about it that you like, great. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong, but that's my opinion. Come on. Got the keys. So since I'm doing a movie review channel of just crappy movies, there's part of me that wants to get a copy of that and make it kind of my gold standard, you know? It's just... Mystery Science Theater 3000 had the old joke of deep hurting. Watching movies that just were painful to watch, and this would definitely be one of them. But again, it's been a long time since I've seen it. My opinions have changed over the years. Oh, excuse me. I might have a different opinion of it. I don't think it will have improved, but it might not be as horrible. Because there used to be, before Five Across the Eyes, there used to be a movie that I considered the worst movie I had ever seen before, and this movie just put that to shame.
Come here a second.
I love that the baseball bat's just kind of standing there.
Come here a second.
That thing is worth some cash, so we're going to drop something. Value 40, 48. All right, the tiring homemade knife. Oops, I didn't mean that. I meant drop that. There we go. Now let's pick up the bat. If nothing else, we can sell it for cash.
Name's Harlan. I need more gas, and otherwise I'm gonna be sitting my ass in the dark.
Yes.
2 cans of
Down the
gas.
hill is a
Well, we're
gas
heading to a gas station, so maybe we can get those. I think we got room for 2 juice packs and 2 gas cans. I think each one only takes like 1 slot, and there's 4 slots available, if I remember right. It never gets old running over zombies in this game. It's just very satisfying. There's just the crunch, the scream, and the fact that I still get points for it. Various sorts of bread. Explore. Ooh, there's a big boy. Let's take care of the big boy. Wait, I got hurt? I'm in a car.
It is done.
Okay, we have an electrical problem and zombies on the roof. Let's see if we can get them to fall like the other person did in the water. Nope. Alright, well we got some fuel canisters. What do we got here? Okay, turn off the power unit. Okay, why is it still electrified? Is there more than one power source, I guess? I did turn it off, right? Yep, can't access it anymore. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and grab the canister and get it over by the gas pump. There we go. We'll deal with that later. Ooh, sounds like there's some angry thing in there. All right. Oh, not quite. Is that even the right way up, or is there another way? Nope, can't get up on that one. Okay, let's follow the wires. Of course, there's one in there.
Time to die.
See, can we get over the fence here? Ah, there we go. Alright, we can smash in the door, we can climb up on the roof. Let's just double check, make sure there's no other options. Any loot over here? No, there is not. Oh, I thought that was going to be a one strike. There we go. Okay. Come on, big boy. Let's take you one at a time. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah! Now, why did her being decapitated mean her hair disappeared? That's a weird decision. Oh, shit! He finally came outside. Oh, fuck you. There! 500 XP for that. Alright, we better switch to our slicer. Alright, can I get him to electrocute himself by running into the wattage? No, he just gets hung up on it. Oh shit. Oh, frick. There. Oh good, there's a workbench. Alright, let's switch that. Ah! No! Stay down. Alright. Any more zappy zap? I think we're okay. Alright, let's repair some stuff. What do we got? Level 11. Alright, threatening sickle. And ordinary slicer. Yeah, might as well. Sure. Get that striking knife. Now that's up to 237. And if I ever make it to level 14, that'll be one hell of a weapon. Alright. Unblock the doors, and let's get some gas and see if we can find some juice as well. Oh, the electricity's still bubbling up here. Okay. Oh, there's a power line running off all the way over there. What the hell is it going to? Let's see, is there anything up here? I don't know where the hell they think they're going. I don't think they can get up here. Oh! Oh! Stop! Go! Oof! I needed that. Alright, let's go lockpick level 2. Oof! That came in at just the right time. Oh! Shit. Oh! Holy crap, everything's just exploding. Oof. Watching them red infected eyes, that was kind of gruesome. Oh shit, what the hell? Oh, he's on fire, that's why. Are you no longer flaming? It was probably a better way of saying that, I admit. Oh! Go away! Yeesh. Fire works pretty good on those things. I need to get some flaming weapons. And turn the power off. Oh. Snack and energy drinks? Absolutely. I hope I'm that agile if I'm ever on fire. Mostly because I would like to try to put myself out. Shit. I was hoping I could, like, decapitate him while running towards me. Alright. Is the power out? Can we get inside here now? Yes. No electricity in the water anymore. Alright. Oh shit! That scared the shit out of me. Fucker. Oh! Shit. Eat some fruit, run a lap. Kite him around. Have an energy drink. Or two. Come on. Ah!
The bigger they are,
oh, we can get that. Disabling wood baton. We'll leave it. Ooh, personal ID. Oh, gross. Wallet there. Any other goodies? Nope, an empty bag. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, there's some more juice. That's what we need. Flimsy crowbar. Not even gonna bother. Oh, yes. 352 bucks. Take some alcohol. That is something I think is kind of a cute little touch. You can buy, if you if you need health, you can buy it from the vending machines.
let's open this up.
Anything else over here? No, juice pack, but I think we got a easier one to carry. Alright, let's unbar this and get ready for a fight, because I'm sure something's gonna come. Every time I open the door, something comes running. No? Okay. Alright, let's take a pack of juice. I guess this is already full. I don't have to pump these. Put one there. And one there. All right. We're all loaded up and good to go. Let's, while we're here, where is the workbench? Over here. Let's fix our weapons. Okay. You know, I just realized I have like a rage attack or something, and I can't remember. I can't remember what button gets that. Controller view. Enter Fury. Hold down the V button. Okay. Oh, where did those guys come from? Don't care. We're driving away. Oh, come on! Start the damn truck. All right, catch up with this, fuckers. Just flipping them off as I drive away.
Done.
I go myself, but I ain't making hazard pay here.
Well, neither am I, jackass, and I'm the one who needs it. I ain't making hazard pay.
Cool beans. You should keep the lights on for quite a while.
Cool
Got
beans.
another idea for you. One of the best ways to take out one of them infected freaks is to set the sumbitch on fire. I can make a couple Molotovs for you with the gasoline you brought me.
Yes.
Bring me a couple bottles of whiskey. Well, I'm not going nowhere. Get me a couple bottles. Get me a couple. Get me a couple. Get me a couple. I just need. Get me a couple bottles.
That all I got? All right. Oh, there's a workbench here. Holy crap. Is there anything that I can create? Ripper mod, nailed mod. Yeah, I could make them, but I'd rather save up my resources for a really good. Ooh, dangerous homemade knife. Ooh, 198. I think we're gonna make some room for that. Spiteful kitchen knife so far is feeble homemade cleaver 117. That's it. Drop that, and we'll take that. I think we need to rearrange our inventory. I don't think my weapons are the best necessarily. Cruel hammer 162, 125, 183, 127, 182, 137. Yeah, the dangerous homemade knife. That is definitely something that can. Oh, I have to be level 13 for that. 128, 146, but that's a baseball bat. 138. rid of the crowbar. Okay, until we hit level 14. That's the clincher, really. Once I hit level 14, I'll have... Ooh, that's...
Well, I'm not going nowhere.
Alright, let's get this juice back to the lifeguard tower. Whoa! I thought that was a zombie. I was like, I'm gonna hit it. No, I'm not gonna run off of the...
We were driving to the lifeguard tower when something jumped in front of the car. John lost control and we crashed. He's still there, trapped inside the car.
Sure.
Oh, thank...
Get over here! Please hurry!
Holy crap. Holy crap. Oof. Ooh, boy.
Please hurry!
Wouldn't happen to have any snacks or anything, would you?
Oh, thank goodness. John, you're gonna be okay. Here, take what you need out of the trunk. Whatever you want.
I'll take the health pack and a wheat crowbar. Nah. Oh, come on. You don't have any granola bars? You're in a tropical island and you're driving around. You gotta have road snacks. Alright, back in the truck. I'd offer you guys a ride, but I only have room for one. Unless you want to ride in the back, and I don't think that's an option. And snort. Smear. Oh! Made the wrong turn. I wasn't looking at my map, that's why. Kind of like when the zombies get aggro and they go chasing me and I leave them in the dust. You can still hear them screaming from the distance. Alright, open up the gate. I got beverages. To the quest so we know where we need to... Oh, that is. But is that where they need to go? The little flashy... Yeah. Alright, well we're not carrying them that far. We're going to drive all the way into the garage. let's go talk to, talk to Cinemoy. See what other bitch work that he's got for us.
Thanks, mate. I was losing hope. It's just what I was hoping for.
Ooh, 1,800 XP and 447 cash.
I've tried every frequency I can and nothing, mate. Silence. No trace of that guy who said he could help us. Dominic's trying to boost the transmitter, but who knows how long that'll take. Meanwhile, everything you bring disappears in a flash. We're almost down to nothing. I was afraid to even think about it, but I don't think we have a choice. I need you to go look for supplies in the town. Can you do this for us?
Yes.
Yes.
The tunnel leading to the town is blocked. Those things are everywhere. But I have a plan. There's a truck we can use to punch through. I saw some blokes pull an 18-wheeler with a broken axle out of a ditch with it once. If anything can get through the tunnel, it's that rig. Guaranteed.
Y'all want a way out of here?
Garage and
Come
bring
talk
back
to
that
me.
truck. Once you do that, then we'll worry about the rest.
I think it's kind of amusing that they gave the Mad Max sounding lines, or rather the Road Warrior sounding lines, to the Aussie. Sorry, my hair was getting a little fly away, and I've got a little fan here set up, and it's causing a little... So, give me just a second here. We'll be right back to the zombie annihilation. Main plot progress, 19%. Wow, we're not as far through this as I thought we may be. Okay, get to the hotel parking lot. This Sunday at the hotel parking lot. You will pay for the entire seat, but you'll only need the edge this Sunday. Alright, let's see if we can back out of here without destroying everything. Hey, that worked out a lot better than I expected. Now turning around, that's another matter. What did I hit? Good thing I was wearing my seatbelt, or I would have been through the windshield. Whoop!
Dead for good.
Oh. And that turn right there is always tricky. And I miss it almost every single time. Not because I'm trying to hit the zombies, but it's a really, really tight turn. Alright, let's loot some corpses. Need some money. Dig through the luggage. Oh, zombies waking up. Oh, thought I heard something behind me. Oh! Jeez, crazy, crazy. Lay off the bath salts, buddy. At some point, I'm going to hit that 1,000 bag treasure hunter. What am I, 150 away? Yeah, I think I can hit that. Oh, getting hung up on the trees here. Let's see. Oh, I should have like a bunch of Molotovs. That's what I thought. Let's put that in our inventory. Equip that. There we go. There we go. Let them burn. Let them burn. Oh. Wow, that made real short work of those guys. And $667 just from the one? I'd say that's worth one Molotov.
What do we have here?
Kind of a lucky stab. I didn't realize that's what I was looking for, but I guess I got the hotel key. Oh, it's right in front of the door, too. You know why this feels like a bad idea? Because it's obviously a bad idea. Last time we were in the hotel, it was not a good scene.
Maybe there's something inside.
Personal idea. I was hoping it would be a little bit of food, a little snacky snack. Well, I don't care if you are security. I'm looting the shit out of this place. This is one thing I hate about the game. They got all these bottles. I can't use any of them to make Molotovs. It's like, just don't put them in there. You know, I can take the bottle from the trash, but not the full bottles of wine. Smashy, smashy. Sir, that's a lovely satchel. All these energy drinks and granola bars that I'm putting down. It's not the zombies that are going to kill me, it's the explosive diarrhea.
Let's open this up.
Okay. Oh, might as well get the level 3 lockpick. Hey, level 13. How much more do we need? We need 5, 6, 7, about 7,000 XP, and we'll be able to use our big-time weapons. Hiding behind the damn door, trying to sneak attack me.
Alright then. I'll meet you in the lobby by the elevators. I'm coming to you now. Hang on.
Ooh! He's got a bit bitey. Gotta loot the gift shops. Oh, smash the windows first. Oh, empty cash register bullshit.
Hey, over here.
See, now the toner cartridge being out, that makes sense. Oh.
Maybe there's something in here.
Seems a little late in the game to be teaching me that that trick. I like when they're close and you just kind of hit them with the handle. I think there's a term for that, like in sword play. It's like the pommel or something. I think I'm not 100% on that, but ooh, lots of bottles. Take. Oh boy, he got up quick. I love the Tarantino blood spurt that the severed limbs will continue spraying for like 5 minutes after they've been cut.
I'm right here. Good on you. You made it this far. Unfortunately, this is as far as you go. The security system has locked the doors. I can still help you get through to the parking lot. But first you gotta promise me something. My partner Ken was trying to make his way here when he ran into a mob of those things. If you find Ken, I'll tell you how to get to the parking garage, right?
Alright. Guess we're going down. Ooh, a $28 phone. This really was the early 2000s. Well, that didn't do anything. It burned him up, but it didn't take any of his health away. That dude is beefy. Ah, damn it. I was hoping he'd start his growl and I could get a few swings in. There! Shut it. Slaughtering light brass knuckles. Well, it's worth a lot of cash. We could sell it if nothing else. Let's see what else we got. I guess we could get rid of the spiteful kitchen knife. I like the eerie glow from all of the ovens. Oops.
Time to die.
Well, felt like there was some solid object there or something, keeping me from being able to sidestep. Flexible hose. If there's one thing I like, is my hose to be flexible. I had a bug crawling on my glasses there. Leading me into a death trap. I need a workbench here real soon. I mean, I got plenty of weapons. I like using my preferred ones. Well, we both kind of failed on that one.
Demon!
Couple of snacks at the end of the hallway. That's actually pretty creepy seeing him run out of the mist like that. Oh, good, workbench. Alright, anything around here? Ordinary slicer, yes, 416, damn. And the threatening sickle, 406. Oof. Okay, let's switch back over to our ordinary slicer. Maybe ordinary, but it does the job. Ugh.
What do we have here?
Guys, it's a little crowded in here. Can we go out and fight in a little area that's got a bit more room or something? Hey, sir, no running around the pool. Oof. Let's see. I know there was some snacks nearby. Hopefully this area hasn't repopulated. Aha. I like when you run, since she's got those pumps. They got those dainty little pop, 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 pop noises. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Thought that was a search feature or something. Oh boy. Oof, having more than one of those things at a time is a little ridiculous. Alright, making an announcement right now. If anybody is indecent, let me know. I'll look away. A lot of water being wasted, but yeah. Ma'am, I don't believe this is a co-ed locker room. One of you's got to go. I like that he says quick up the stairs, like long after it's already been a chance for me to walk slowly up the stairs.
Weapon is disintegrating.
Oof. And weapons do go fast when you're when you've got a lot of meat to cut through. Ooh, brand champagne. Absolutely. That's the stuff I'm looking for Sveti. We're going to do it in one go. No, we're not. 2 goes. No, we're not.
Hope the hell he's okay.
I need something for the pain. Otherwise, I ain't gonna fucking make. There was a
Morphine. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Maybe there's something useful.
Oh, I'm already up to 900. Boy, we're both just kind of whiffing these hits. Whoa, get out of there. He turned around a little quicker than I thought he would. Oh, shit. I thought that I passed by... Oh, I need a card key for that. Any snacks back in the office here? Oh, there's a trash bin. Did I eat everything like a little piggy? Yep, I ate everything like a little piggy. There's an energy drink. Yeah, because this vending machine's not working. energy drink right next to the computer. That's accurate.
What's in here?
Ooh, brand champagne. Anything else? Looks like that's it. I like that the infirmary overlooks the pool. Alright, let's get this guy all doped up and then lead him through a horde of zombies.
Oh yeah, that's better. But I need more.
Oh, bastard. Jesus Christ.
You know, that's funny. That's not the same zombie that was there before, I think. I'll have to go back and look, but yeah, I don't think that was the same zombie. Whoop. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's back up here. Oh! And let's shut the door. Can we shut the door? There we go. Take a little breather here for just a second. They just gave up and walked away. They're like, oh, he opened the door. Let's go back, guys. Wait, can you not? I was going to say, you can come through there. Okay, there is glass there, but I'm pretty sure they can break it. Yep, they sure can. Oh, sneak attack zombie. Sneak attack backpack zombie. I'm gonna try to kick him to the floor below. Let's see if we can do that. Come on. Get on up.
I had to throw away my jacket. There was so much blood. I would go to the authorities, but I'm afraid they wouldn't believe this. That a psychotic 70-year-old woman attacked me and forced me to kill her. Whew.
Oh shit! Run!
Seems to be some sort of traffic accident. Man, it is even more chaotic than usual out there today. Excuse me, driver? Any idea what's going on? I mean, why are all those people... You know, I got an idea.
Sit down.
It looks like... Jesus, what the fuck? I don't know, we might might be in the middle of a terrorist attack here. People are running in panic, covered in blood, and it seems that... Oh my God! Oh my God! Jesus!
Burn in hell.
Got his arm stuck through the window. Alright, anything else in here? We got some computers. We can get some batteries. The one thing about this game, it seems silly having to loot all of these different things, but trust me, later in the game when you start getting weapon mods and everything, you'll be glad that you did. Searching for cash and all that stuff is you know, good for assisting your repairs and everything, but having a ton of garbage makes a big difference later on. And worst case scenario, you just sell it when you need some quick cash. This bathroom is filthy. Worth looting in here? Doesn't look like it.
Can't hurt to look.
Get off of me.
Looks like that's all of them then. Okay then, get ready. I'm unlocking the door.
There's just stacks of computers all over the place.
Pay attention now. Listen carefully.
Oh, good, workbench. Because I am low on all of my good stuff. And we're still, we still got about halfway to go before we get to level 14.
Listen, the hope needs to be rebooted. Luckily, you can rebuilding it isn't difficult, but it does.
Anything will help.
Just start looting from all of the computers. Excuse me, pardon me. I'd like to get by there, thank you. Yeah, okay, 50 more of those and we'll get that Challenge taken care of. Alright, let's switch over to our good stuff. Alright, we better save some of that, just in case we get into trouble. I think we found where the nerds hang out. I just want to get through the door and just make sure there's no one else. You know, he kind of looked like zombie Thanos there for a second. Are you alive, sir? Just checking. No disrespect to the corpse or anything. La 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 la. I gotta hack into the mainframe. I gotta reroute the encryptions. One at a time. Thank you. Anybody else? Can I reset the computer now without anybody bothering me? Just you. Okay. There we go. Reset this one. Clacky, clacky, clacky. And this one too. Oof, we used a lot of that. Wow. 78% of that threatening sickle. Yeah, I want to repair that.
You bloody made it?
You bloody made it.
The door to the
Oh.
parking lot is unlocked.
Oh, I
and
just
a large
wasted
part of
health by hitting
system
the
is up
wrong
and running
button.
again. I'm just worried about the power in the parking lot.
Alright, do we got everything here? That music sting there, that I always think that it's a zombie running towards me or something. Yeah, that. Let's go up just to see. These games always like to hide shit in the opposite direction.
Die already!
Nope, just a zombie. A mushy zombie. And a vending machine. Oh, I have to go that way anyway. Critical kick. Ah! I hate that. I end up hurting myself more than I do any damage to the zombies, because that didn't do shit to anything other than that one. Oh, come on! Ugh, this is ridiculous.
Stay down!
Yeah, he's barely damaged at all. He's all charred and crispy. Come on. Come on. And... Oh, what's over here? Oh, zombie on the hood. Oh, that's what we were doing. Armored bank truck. I bet getting this truck will get us pretty close to leveling up. Once we get this back, I think I'm going to call this a broadcast. I like that they're all drive the truck. Okay, let me start the level in the truck. Yeah. Scream all you want. Oh, yeah, definitely. We are definitely going to level up because we are just about there. Heck, we might get there just running over zombies before we get there. Eh, maybe not. All right, let's fix our weapons first. And I think we'll sell off some stuff.
I heard this skirt.
All right. Definitely get rid of the brass knuckles. That's not my weapon. I'm a blade person. Get rid of the slaughtering crowbar and the cruel hammer. Damaging wrench, debilitating stick. Enervating baseball bat. Yeah, sure, why not?
Which came from outer space.
Okay, and I got a bunch of alcohol, so let's make
Maybe there's something inside.
Let's make some Molotov cocktails. I believe there's a gentleman up here who is trading.
So you want to burn those bastards or what?
Oh, that guy needs 5. How many do I have? No, I have 16. So what is that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I could have 5 of them if I take him back to what's his name. Because he can do it for 3.
Was that? Good job. I didn't want to say so, but I was afraid it might not be there.
Alright, level up. What are we going to do now? What's this? Med kits are 50% more effective. Chance to inflict bleeding on critical hits with sharp weapons. Decrease stamina cost with sharp weapons. Increase damage when attacking enemies from behind with melee weapons. Fury makes you move faster. Killing enemies with sharp weapons generates additional rage. Increase maximum health when Fury is active. Increase the number of inventory slots. I'm okay with inventory right at the moment. Stamina regeneration. What else do we have up here? Increases XP reward for severing limbs. Wow, 2 times XP, 3 and 4 times XP. Decreases the price of items. Kills within 5 seconds of each other are rewarded with extra XP. Decreases penalty when fighting enemies with a higher level. Decreases durability of modified weapons. Increases stamina regeneration when your health drops below 50%. Sharp damage, sharp critical, sharp hit chance, precise hit on the head inflicts 10% damage. You can now use a powerful stomp to finish fallen enemies. I'm not sure which tree to go for. Well, I guess rage generation might be alright. Actually, no, I take that back. This XP for severing limbs. Decreases the price of items. Huh. I hate this. I hate when I get to the point of a game where I'm not sure how to spend the points. Because there's nothing out of all the stuff that's available, there's nothing that I want right at the moment. So it's all looking ahead at something that I can get later on. You know what? Let's increase our rage gain. We'll go in that direction. Ooh, diamonds.
We heard somebody on the radio talking about a chopper going down. Maybe you can check it out.
Sure.
Look for survivors.
All right. And that, I believe, is actually going to do it. Let me take a look at my quest list just to see what it's looking like. Yeah, we got... Yeah. Okay, so the continuous events. Time for booze. Find champagne for Svetlana. What's the reward for that? 2400 XP? No, that's not. 1000 XP. How many of those did I end up getting? Brand Champagne 2. So what was the... So I could get 2000 XP just for that. But I think I'll hold off on that one. Water is 100 XP a piece. 2 cans of food for Ned. Well, we got some things to work on, but again, this is where we're gonna go ahead and call it. So we're going to let me switch this over here real quick. Alrighty, well, this was fun. Had some things to talk about, and hung out with an old fan from the long ago. It's nice that I'm seeing some familiar faces. Ranchman, thank you so much for stopping by and reintroducing yourself. It's been a long time. I'm trying to remember some of the old jokes that we used to tell during the broadcast. I don't remember if there was something. We used to play, I used to play a lot of Jackbox games, and there became a lot of inside jokes, and I've kind of forgotten some of those. So, Ranchman, thank you so much for hanging out, and glad to see you around. Hope to see you some more. But a lot of my fans seem to be from the States, and it's very early in the morning there when I broadcast. But I appreciate the effort of stopping by. As always, be sure to check out my other channels, my video review channel, Sugar Pants Video Basement, and the Nothing Beats Gaming. Basically, if you miss any of the shows and you want to get caught up on them again, any of my broadcasts, I post them there, unless I have like technical difficulties that cause some issues. Unfortunately, I lost some of the episodes where I was playing Infernax. Episode 2 and 3, we were having some weird stuff going on. At one episode, I had a tree fall outside, and I didn't get my microphone. One of them, I had some capture card issues. It was really a weird couple of evenings of broadcasting. So I was like, I don't want to bother fixing it in post, so I'm just going to get rid of it. So more often than not, if the episode makes it to its conclusion, all right, that's where I'll put them. So if you missed some episodes, and also check out some of the long old episodes from 2 years ago when I was strictly on a YouTuber account. I was looking at some of these videos and I had no idea what I was doing, what the process was, and everything. And it's kind of adorable looking at some of these old videos and be like, you know, I have improved. So so if you don't think I'm doing good now, take a look at what I used to be, I guess. So yeah, that's gonna do it. And it's Thursday night here. So tomorrow is Friday. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to do another day of Zombie Tropical Paradise or try something else for a change and then get back to Dead Island. But we'll see. I usually make that decision when I wake up. So follow me on my Twitter account if you want to know what I'm going to be broadcasting and if there's any cancellations or any updates, sort of a thing. That's where the information will be passed down. So until I greet you again for tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Sydney time, this is Nothing Beast signing off. So y'all have a great rest of the day, and we will catch you next time.